Alright, in this video I'm going to show how to install neck cups, bearings, and everything, and how to install your Springer on a big twin. This is my 55 Panhead. This process should work for Knuckleheads, Shovelheads I think, don't quote me, but I know for sure Panheads and Knuckleheads. I think it's 1936 to like 84. So it's probably the same for Shovelheads. I just never had a shovel frame to do it. But first things first, what you're gonna do is, if you're gonna have, I bought a kit, because my frame, this is a 54 straight leg frame. It didn't come with any neck cups, so I bought the neck cup and bearing kit. I'll link it. It's from J&P Cycles. It's better to run the loose bearings in this because that's what the Springer was designed for. I was gonna go with the Timkins, but this is what they were set for, and these kits are good, and it should last you a long time, probably just as long as the Timkins. So my advice, go with the loose ball bearings when you want to put in a Springer on a vintage Harley. So first things first, you're gonna have these cups to bang in, and you could either do it with a rubber mallet, or you could get a socket, and you just want to use the inside diameter of this. You don't want to hit where the bearings ride in, or screw that up or damage it, because that'll just, then the cups are garbage. You're gonna have to get new ones. So you could get a socket, or I used a seal driving kit. Looks like this, and it was a perfect size. This was perfect size. So is it 39.5 millimeter? So I bang the cups in, bang them in. Same exact thing for the bottom. The neck cups are totally interchangeable. It doesn't matter which ones or which direction, they're the same. So once you bang the neck cups in, you're gonna get a grease. Try to get high temperature, like industrial grease, and you're gonna smear a lot of grease in there. Pack it in, make it messy. The better greased it is, the longer they'll last, the better it'll feel. And then you're gonna have 17 ball bearings that you're gonna put in here. So it's 17 for the top, 17 for the bottom. So I think that's like 34 ball bearings. They're 5/16 ball bearings. So yeah, you're gonna put those in, and then now remember, this is the exact same for the bottom, and you're gonna get these cones, and these cones, again, like the cups, are interchangeable. So you're just gonna put the cone on there like that. Cone's gonna ride just like that, and it's gonna be the same for the bottom. Make sure it spins nice. Now for the Springer, an important thing that gets overlooked a lot is when you get a Springer, make sure you have this little cone at the bottom. This is a W&W Springer, so it came with this, and it's gonna seem like this isn't gonna go down. It's gonna feel like it's stuck. But get a pipe like this. I think this is like a fork leg, and I slid it down, and I just hit it with a hammer, and it fell right down. And yeah, that's gonna help compress your bearings, and you definitely need this. So make sure this is on your Springer, because the bearings are gonna be loose if you don't have this. So a lot of Springers, it's usually banged at the bottom and it stays there forever. No one takes it off. So if it's an aftermarket, make sure it's got this. If it's OEM, make sure that this is on there. And then what you're gonna do, I'm gonna try to do this with one hand. Make sure this is off. Okay. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna get your Springer, and I'm just gonna pause it for a minute so I could get this on here, and I'll show you guys the next step. I'm just sliding the Springer on. Alright, so all I did was I slid that neck up, and you're gonna get this top adjusting screw. that comes with the kit, and you're just gonna screw it on there. And you can get a pair of channel locks like these. I usually put like a shirt around it, and I just grab it and I'll just tighten it until it feels nice and tight, but also to where you could spin it freely. And once that's on, I don't have my top tree yet. I'm waiting on it in the mail. But what you would do is you put the top tree on, and then you're gonna get this nut, and you're gonna screw that nut on, and that's gonna hold your top tree. And then there'll be screws you put in there when the top tree, it'll go in there, and then you're ready to put your bars on. But this is how you install a springer on a big twin, a classic springer. It should be the same all around, no matter what Harley. If it's got a classic springer on it, it should be the same process. Honestly, any Springer for that matter. I built this Triumph 650. It was pretty much the same thing, even though it's not a Springer. But yeah, let me know if you guys got any questions.